Today, we're discussing which fantasy hockey prospect card is best for you to take in your choice pack. If you love NHL 23 content, make sure you go ahead and click subscribe. Without any further ado, let's get right on into today's video. Today, we're going to be discussing which one of these fantasy hockey prospect players is the best for you to pick up on your team in the fantasy choice pack. If you're unfamiliar with the challenge at bay, the last objective here is going to give you a fantasy hockey prospect choice pack. You should have a choice of one of four of those players. Beyond the 8 daily reward packs, you need to at least have one of the fantasy hockey game day cards in your HUT Champions, Rivals, or Squad Battle games. Now, it says complete 200 games with this. It was very similar to the HUT Spotlight power up that we had here. You could actually have more than one of these players in your lineup in order to complete the challenge. So for example, if you had 2 fantasy hockey game day or season cards in your lineup, you'd be able to complete this challenge in 100 games played with both of those guys on your team. So let's talk about which one of these options are best for your team. Kaiden Guhle is our first choice, 6'2", 205-pound defenseman. Starts out at a 78 overall, so you could potentially slot him in your lineup fairly quickly if he does put a couple goals up on the board. If we look throughout his career, he's not a huge goal-scoring defenseman, but he definitely does have the ability to put points up on the board. So far this year, he has 1 goal in 8 games played with Montreal, and I believe this definitely is probably your safest bet to have a card that can actually play on your team. Up next, we have the 5'11", 176-pound Cole Perfetti. He did have another goal last night at the time of this recording, so he would be a 75 overall at this point. He does have 3 goals in 8 games played so far this year with Winnipeg, and I believe he's going to be a fantastic player in the NHL. After his goal last night, he'd have to get 24 more goals in order to be a 99 overall. He could be the sleeper pick here out of the prospect cards. However, keep in mind at 5'11", 176 pounds, he is a bit smaller than the other options you have. Next up, we have Cole Sillinger, the 6'2", 203-pound center. He's got good size. It could be a great player in the NHL for years to come. Last year in his first season with Columbus, he put up 16 goals in 79 games. This year, he does remain scoreless, but he could get hot pretty quick. This would probably be the one that I lean towards in my prospect choice class. I think he has the most upside potential. Although keep in mind, because he is the center, he'd have to put up 27 goals in order to eclipse a 99 overall card. Next up, we have Seth Jarvis. The 5'10", 181-pound winger had 17 goals last year in 68 games played with Carolina, and this year has 2 goals in 7 games played so far. Again, he needs to be at 27 more goals in order to have a 99 overall card. He probably wouldn't be my first choice based on his size and being a right-handed winger. There's a lot of options out there, and there will continue to be as the season goes on. But he could be one of the safer bets that you have in the prospect choice pack. The player I'm targeting in the choice pack this year is the 6'2", 203-pound Cole Sillinger. Again, a couple reasons for it. He is a goal scorer. Columbus tends to get hot, and at 6'2", 203 pounds, he has the best size. I like playing with bigger players, so I think that he has a great option to be the best choice for you in the prospect choice pack. That's it for me on this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you go ahead and click like. It greatly helps me out. And if you love NHL 23 content, I love to have you stick around here with me. Make sure you go ahead and click subscribe. Again, I'm Man Advantage, and I will see you guys next time.